Hi, and welcome to class today. Today we're going to be talking about the separate education for boys and girls. It can be found in chapter 4 of your book, talking about gender equality. Alright, our first argument is the for argument. That means they're going to be promoting this and this is what they want to happen. The first thing is they are going to address the needs of learning styles of both genders. Because let's face it, each gender has its own style of learning. The next argument for the for category is the opposite genders will not distract from learning goals. That is, what they're saying is any kind of cute girl or cute boy is not going to distract you from studying for your test or performing well in class. You're not going to be looking at the opposite gender. You're going to be actually trying to learn. And the third argument is a single gender environment will allow for open discussion on academic and social development. Because there are things facing girls and boys that aren't facing the other ones. And the single gender environment, they say, will allow for open discussion. They'll feel safer discussing those topics where they wouldn't if the opposite gender was sitting there looking at them. All right, our next argument, the other side of the coin basically, is the against argument. They don't want the separation of boys and girls to happen. And their first point is that research has shown little to no difference in the achievements and attitudes of the genders which are when separated. That is, what they're saying is there's not a lot of difference. I mean, you can separate them, you don't separate them, you don't see a whole lot of difference on what they achieve and what their attitudes are and how they focus and all that stuff. The against argument also says that it can reinforce gender stereotypes. That is, when you separate the boys and girls, it sets up the roles of the female and the roles of the male into specific categories, and they start jockeying for position, the hierarchies form, and then you get the separation and the stereotypes start forming, which can be bad for education and their learning attitudes. The against also says when the genders enter the workforce, they'll have to interact with other genders. And this, of course, is common sense. When you come out of school, you're going to go into a job, you're going to have females, males there with you, and if you've been in school all year with a single sex gender, then you're going to have problems dealing with and interacting with and working with the opposite gender. All right, our similarities. Out of these arguments, they both strive for gender equity or equality. That is, they're looking for something to help both boys and girls, both genders, work together and be equal. The second similarity is they seek to help with the development of social and academic needs. Both of these arguments, taken from different point of views, are looking for both genders to be able to work together, to be able to succeed, to be able to strive to reach the goals of their social and academic needs. And that is your separate education for boys and girls. Thank you.